This video is an AI-based parody created for satire and entertainment purposes. All voices, conversations, and scenarios are artificially generated and do not represent the actual opinions, actions, or voices of any individuals mentioned. Oh, Mama, this is the greatest game of all time, man.
Jesus Christ, Sleepy Joe, can you stop Guinevere?
Joe, it's been 5 minutes of this shit. Can we please move on?
Okay, fine. Well, I guess with the Lord Vessel, I can just return back to Firelink Shrine, right?
Not just yet. There's a bit more left to do here before we head back. Let's leave the boss area.
Well, I hope it's better than the first half of this place. You feel the black eye orb quivering? What is that?
Remember that thing we got off the Firekeeper's body? Well, it means that the killer's nearby.
You mean Lautrec is here?
That's right, Joe. Just need to get to a safe place and use that item, and we can finally get our payback.
I'm about to tear that ass up.
You're gonna what, Joe?
I mean, I'm gonna give him a pounding.
That's not better, man.
You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna show him what a real man handling is.
Just stop talking, Joe.
Okay, I can see him from here and looks like he's got some friends.
Yeah, it's going to be a 3-on-1 fight, which by itself is not great. But the other issue is you are an invader, so you are unable to heal with your flask. So you're going to need to watch your health, and don't get cornered.
If you look to your left, that guy's a spellcaster, so I recommend taking him out first, as he can be really annoying during the fight.
It's time to get some payback on this bastard.
Okay, first guy down. Just don't let them get behind you.
This guy talks a lot of shit, but these are his last words.
He's gonna die harder than al-Baghdadi.
Maybe after we kill him, we can bury him at your golf course, just like your ex-wife.
It's a beautiful golf course and a beautiful grave.
Trump, we all know you did it for the tax break, being able to list your golf course as a graveyard as well.
If you knew the art of the deal, you'd know that if you can get multiple benefits by doing something, then you do it.
Donald, you didn't even actually write the art of the deal. Hell, I bet you. Yourself haven't even read it.
I have people for that. I'm much too busy to read the fine print, and besides, it's my life, so I live the book. Why would I need to read it?
I can't even begin to unpack the amount of stupid in that sentence.
Well, just admit you wish you were me and that you could be buried at my golf course. I might let you if you ask nicely.
I think I'd rather let SEAL Team 6 shoot me in the face and bury me at sea like Osama than let that happen.
Fuck. You two do this every time. Argue and distract me.
Sorry, Joey.
Luckily, you can try this as many times as you want.
That's really cool that they added extra dialogue if you fail the first time and try again.
It's a nice little touch that they didn't have to do, but I'm glad they did.
I'll be sure to write this down so I can say it to Donnie when I kick his ass in the next election.
You have a better chance of a no-hit Soul Level 1 playthrough than beating me Sleepy Joe. I'll be in the White House again. I won the Iowa caucus, so it's written in the stars.
Joe, you need to lock in here. You have less than half health.
I'm trying, but his damn show tells are going through my shield, man. This is ridiculous.
It's actually a really cool feature. They are curved inwards, so it would make sense they can wrap around one's shield and still hit them.
Well, he can take those curved ends and ram them up his sly talking ass.
Jesus, Joe. What is with you and his ass, man?
Joe, the fuck you doing, man? Get off the item screen.
I'm just trying to find a quick healing item since my Estus is a no-go.
Yeah, well, how'd that work out there?
Just for that, I'm making sure your ass gets another indictment.
Now it's a one-on-one Joe.
Your ass is grass, and I'm about to mow it, bitch.
Joe, I'm begging you to kill him right now. I can't take any more ass fetish talk. I just can't, man.
Let's fucking go! Lautrec the Embraced, more like Lautrec the Embarrassed.
Good job, Joe. But really, you're gonna talk shit like that didn't take 8 tries.
His ass can take a pounding. What can I say?
I just fucking can't anymore.
Oh, I got another Firekeeper's soul and some type of ring.
That's one of the best rings in the game.
We haven't really been reading the item descriptions for some of these items, so why don't you read this and see what it's all about?
Before you do, let's go back into the throne room and get the last reward.
Oh shit, I get his armor too?
Now let's read some item descriptions.
Helm of Lautrec the Embraced, representing the goddess Fina's love. During his solitude, he forsook everything for he believed in the goddess's love for him.
And now let's check out that ring.
A ring symbolizing the favor and protection of the goddess Fina, known in legend to possess fateful beauty. This ring boosts its wearer's HP, stamina, and max equipment load, but breaks if ever removed.
Overall, a great ring to have. It does suck. You sacrifice a ring slot for it, but the stat boosts make it worth it.
So it looks like a lot of Lautrec stuff was tied to this Fina lady.
And if you look closely, you can see that the chest piece of his armor shows two arms wrapping around him, hence the name Lautrec, the Embraced. They seem to represent the goddess's love for him.
Between the armor and the ring that breaks if you ever take it off, it would appear that Fina's love comes from a place of control and servitude rather than actual affection for Lautrec, either on a personal level or simply as a follower.
Nice analysis, Donnie. I remember that Vati video about it, too.
Shut up, Obama. I was posting my theories way before Vati. In fact, Vati got most of his ideas from me. Believe me.
Whatever you say, Donald, but does that mean that the bastard murdered my suite on the order of Fina?
It's possible, but whatever his intentions are, they died with him.
Which reminds me, be sure to not use that Firekeeper soul. We can use it for something else.
I was actually thinking about changing up my weapons. Been using the halberd for a while, so I think it's time for a switch.
Well, you're in luck, as the giant blacksmith here can not only upgrade your weapons, but you can use boss souls to make boss weapons. I say you give that a shot.
Holy shit, that took so many upgrade items, but I got my first boss weapon, Qualog's Flame Fury Sword.
This sword is actually crazy. Not only do you do fire damage that scales with your dex, but it also scales with the amount of humanity you have.
Yeah. And if we are going where I think we are going, this sword is going to make it a lot easier.
Okay, Joe, now we just got to check out what was at the bottom of that cathedral you were up at when we first got here.
I swear this had better not be as stupid as the top of this place was. Oh shit, it's a whole platoon of Donald Trump supporters.
How are they my supporters?
Well, don't you rally support from a lot of people who wear white robes and hoods?
Fuck you, Joe. At least mine don't try to teach kids in school how to suck dick.
Okay, that's enough of that conversation.
Black iron armor set? This seems familiar.
It's the armor of Black Iron Tarkus, the guy you summoned for the boss fight your sleepy old ass fell asleep on.
But what's it doing here in this corner?
Well, Joe, the most common belief is that Iron Tarkus was destined to reach the city and get the Lord Vessel. But just like you, he was forced to walk across the beams up top too, but his armor was so clunky and heavy that he fell to his death.
Truly a sad, sad death to who was possibly the greatest hero in the lands.
Well, Mr. Tarkus, I may have no clue who you are, but I will wear your armor to carry on your legacy, and also cause the defense stats are pretty damn good.
You wouldn't remember yourself if your damn handlers didn't remind you every day.
Now look at this giant painting. This thing is massive.
Why don't you go up to it and interact with it? That doll we got back in the asylum will let you get an item.
Oh man, I've been getting so many goodies today. Wait, what the fuck just happened?
Did I say item? Well, I meant a new area to explore.
The painted world of Ariamis? I'm actually inside the painting I was just looking at.
Correct, Joe. The belief is one of the reasons this painting had so many guards, is that this painting was used as what was essentially a dumping ground for all the things the gods did not want in the world.
Oh wow, that's really cool, but also sound really dangerous. But luckily with the power of the Lord Vessel, I can just teleport away, because I want to go back to Firelink and then come back here.
Yeah, well, about that. This bonfire is cut off from the world, so you can't warp out of here. You got to find the exit.
Wait, what? Donald, you asshole. So far, this place has just got all these low-level enemies from the asylum. Sweet puckering asshole. What is that ugly damn thing?
Looks like something I would pass from a kidney stone.
Well, whatever the hell it is, it dies here.
It is an undead infected with some sort of bloating disease, but Joe, you're in luck, because when you kill them normally, they can spray you with a toxic mist that can make fighting them a real pain. But with your Fury Sword, the burning effect will actually counter that perfectly.
Joe must have gotten some insider info and rigged his playthrough just like in 2020.
Trump, that doesn't make sense. My plan was to go back to Firelink, but you tricked me into coming here instead.
Must have gotten your buddies in the FBI and DOJ to spy on me. Another witch hunt.
Shut the fuck up, Donald.
What is that up ahead? Some sort of dragon corpse?
That's exactly what it is, Joe.
Ah, what the fuck, it came to life.
A rotting corpse well past its time coming to life? Must be like looking into a mirror, Sleepy Joe.
I bet this is what you would look like if I wiped all the fucking orange paint off your fat, greasy ass.
One thing I find interesting about the undead dragon was that the original design was supposed to be even grosser than that, but Miyazaki told the artist that the art isn't dignified. Don't rely on the gross factor to portray an undead dragon. Can't you instead try to convey the deep sorrow of a magnificent beast doomed to a slow and possibly endless descent into ruin?
In that case, I retract my statement. That's nothing like you, Sleepy Joe.
Why, thank you, Donald. It takes a big man to admit when they are wrong. I think playing Dark Souls with me is helping you realize that we have more in common than you think. And that is helping not only this friendship mature, but for you to mature as a person.
Yeah, Joe. A creature having dignity and being magnificent. That's absolutely nothing like you at all.
God damn it, Trump, you really are an asshole.
Not sure what you were expecting there, Joe. I can't even take your side on this one. You walked right into that one.
You're right, Obama. Trump just for that. I'll be sure to tack on another indictment on your bitch ass for 5 counts of jerkatering.
Joe, pretty sure that's not an actual thing.
I'm pretty sure I saw McGruff the crime dog charge the Ice King with that on Adventure Time.
Shake the dog, you fossils, and leave it to Sleepy Creepy Joe to get his laws from a cartoon show. Harvard grad my ass.
Oh, geez, what is that thing? Some giant crow monster?
A crow demon, but yes, these are actually only found here in the painted world. Some people believe that they are either servants of Velka or maybe even descendants of her.
Well, they got their asses completely exposed here. Be careful, because Donnie might try to grab you in an inappropriate place.
No thanks, I'm not some weirdo furry.
Oh, man, wow, maybe these crow ladies ain't too bad. I'd smash.
Yo, what the fuck, Joe?
I mean, look at that hourglass body and that round behind.
Holy shit, Joe. I heard someone in the Biden family was a furry, but I didn't think it'd be you.
What can I say? I'm a certified munch.
Okay, I think you need to take a break from TikTok, Joe.
Okay, I'm thinking this might be the boss of the area up ahead.
Well, while not a boss fog wall, this is actually a reference to the Phalanx boss and Demon Soul, so I'll give you partial credit for that guess.
So is there any lore on this thing or things? Or is this just an Easter egg reference?
Well, there are a bunch of open cages implying that they were dumped in here, but yeah, I think sometimes Miyazaki was more concerned about making references to either his other games or to Berserk than anything else.
Speaking of references to other things, here comes King Jeremiah.
It feels like the painted world was not only supposed to be a fun optional area, but also a place they just dumped unused or scrapped ideas and used the lore of it being a dumping ground so you don't have to justify why half this shit is even in here.
What the fuck is he wearing? It's like a cloth-wrapped condom.
It's pretty stupid, but it actually has the best curse defense in the game.
Well, that would have been nice to have when I was lost as shit in the sewers back in the Undeadburg. What kind of weapon is he using? Some sort of whip?
Yeah, he's using the notched whip. Whips have a lot of range and can stagger for a long time, so just keep your distance.
Good thing I still have the halberd. I keep that motherfucking thing on me.
Joe, I'm going to have to ask you to not talk like that ever again. But if you didn't get the Fury Sword, I would have recommended the halberd for this zone anyways.
Looks like this king didn't live long in the end. And I get his weapon. Reminds me of my younger years, where just about everyone had one.
I'm not even going to ask what you mean by that.
Okay, Joe, you are going to need to take your time in this area. Just think you're trying to walk in real life and not fall down.
Shut up, bitch. But why?
This place is full of Limp Bizkit fans.
Holy shit.
Ha ha ha. I see what you meant by that, Don.
Keep rolling, 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 rolling.
What?
Fuck off. You two aren't funny.
All right, Joe, you see that wheel behind you? That's the reason we came down here.
Okay, let's see what this does. Oh shit, looks like it opened the door to another part of this area.
That path leads directly to the boss of this area.
Well, it's about time. I was starting to think I'd never find the exit.
Before we go to the boss, we got to make one last detour.
Damn it, Trump. You keep denying me returning back to Firelink.
Now, trust me, after your comment earlier, you might actually enjoy this detour. It's got plenty of bird dussy.
Oh, shit, we'll lead the way.
Joe, that's fucking disgusting.
Oh, another ember, but this appears to be a dark one?
The Dark Ember makes occult-based weapons, and the occult is what can harm gods. So it makes sense that the gods would have hidden this here in the painted world.
Might be a sign to bring out Dark Brandon. Oh shit, I feel like Donnie and all his victims coming forward.
Why don't you go sniff some more miners, you creepy fuck?
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Watch out for that grab, Joe.
Nah, I need to see this move again. This fine piece of ass just sat on my face. This is the greatest game of all time.
I am instantly regretting telling you to come this way.
Joe, watch out.
Oh no, I missed the dodge and she got me. This is definitely not what I wanted to happen.
Jesus, Joe, I need you to stop before I have Kamala give you the pill that makes you relax.
Man, not even that pill could stop me with being this bricked up right now.
Joe, if you don't chill, you'll see the single biggest example of bipartisanship when I help Donald send a Reaper drone to your house.
I swear, y'all are no fun. Okay, let's go. It's boss battle time. Oh man, this place is just full of baddies, but why isn't she attacking?
She is Crossbreed Priscilla. She is a totally optional boss. You can actually go talk to her.
Time for some Joey Riz.
Who art thou? One of us thou art not. If thou hast misstepped into this world, plunge down from the plank and hurry home. If thou seekest I, thine desires shall be requited not. Thou must returneth whence thou came. This land is peaceful, its inhabitants kind, but thou dost not belong. I beg of thee, plunge down from the plank and hurry
Peaceful
home.
my ass, except for your cute ass. Everything in here has tried to kill me. But you said she is a crossbreed. A cross of what?
Well, if you kill her and get her boss weapon, a dagger, it says it's a dragon weapon, which implies that she's crossed between a god and a dragon, which is why many people think she is the child of Seath and Guinevere, simply because Guinevere is big and Seath is big. I disagree with this theory because it's just lazy. I think she is just an experiment.
Well, hold on, Donald. She could still be Seath's child, but he had her with another woman.
How? Seath is huge. No way he could have done it with a regular woman.
Well, Donnie, maybe he's like you and just has a really tiny penis.
That's it. No more jokes. I'm actually going to kill you.
Wait before you do. Where am I supposed to go?
Just run and jump off the ledge, and unlike Donald in Anne Orlando, I'm actually telling the truth.
Okay, but if I get tricked again, I'm logging off for good. Oh, thank God, I'm finally back.
And they gave you a homeward bone. You can use that to get back to the bonfire and the warp back to Firelink.
It's about time. I've been gone for hours and hours.
It's been a long time coming and been a great journey so far.
AI President Joe Biden here. Thank you all for watching the long-awaited Part 8 of the AI President's play Dark Souls. I want to apologize for the unexpected hiatus. I had a personal event in my life that took time away from being able to work on these videos, and I did try to push through and keep working at it. But unfortunately, it really disrupted my workflow, and I kept feeling like I needed to remake this video several times, but kept being unsatisfied with the finished product. So I decided to take a break and recharge the mental batteries. So for everyone who thought this series or channel was Jover, I can assure you it's not. Especially since, while in my absence, you guys crushed my goal of having 500 subscribers. I want to thank each and every one of you for sticking by with your continued support and your patience. The support from the comments and seeing this channel grow even when I was not uploading has revigorated me to keep working and keep earning the support. So I want to thank you again. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel and ring the bell so you know when I upload so you never miss a video. And stay tuned for the next installment coming soon. This is AI President Joe Biden saying, take care and have a wonderful day.